It is Thursday, the 1st of December. Pinch punch, 'tis the season, Merry Christmas. I am performing at... Boy, I'm tired, I just woke up. I got pretty hammered yesterday. Not pretty hammered, but midweek jollies, there you go. But I'm performing at quite a big place for me, downstairs at the King's Head in Crouch End. One of, from my understanding, one of the real comedy institutions for a lot of stand-up comedians of, you know, a generation or two back who kind of would start there and sort of hone their skills and become stand-ups through a place like this. I used to go here a lot in my late teens and early 20s, every Thursday for this particular show itself, not really kind of knowing that maybe one day I'd be doing it myself, but maybe silently hoping so. So, you know, it was a weird night back then. Sometimes, most of the time, it was not great. Like, you know, you'd be lucky if you see one comedian who would make one joke that would make you laugh. But you know, I don't know. Who knows what it's going to be like tonight? Probably good. The standard of stand-up comedians on this little comedy circuit that I'm doing right now, it seems good. Like, everyone's so good. So it'd be so interesting to see how it goes tonight. But I'm certainly going to try and take the most of it. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Back-to-back black comedians in a Crouch End comedy show. Bum, we made it, baby! Hey, boy, look at these guys getting excited, thinking about an auction. No. I know you're disappointed, innit? I come at a high price. Does anyone know what the census is? Yeah? You know, it's the survey the government put out every 10 years on behalf of the Illuminati. Do you know what I mean? Population control. Don't look at me weird, yeah. Fucking round earthers. I don't get like people that do surveys, you know what I mean? It's like, there's like people that do online reviews on things like cheese. But like different cheeses, but the same cheese from different shops, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a bad joke. And, but like, did you know you can get in trouble if you don't do the census, right? Well, obviously you come from the streets, I don't give a fuck, do you know what I'm saying? About that life. Pa-pow. Yeah, you don't get that. What's the Crouch End that use swords? Something like that. I mean, but like, the thing I don't like about the census is the options that they have, which is other or prefer not to say. Yeah, I know, like, I actually prefer to say. You know, I'm half Kenyan, quarter Irish, quarter Bangladeshi, which obviously means that, you know, I'm 100% smelly. I can say it about myself, right? There's a countless racism if you say it about yourself, innit? Like, which part am I taking the piss out of? Obviously the Indian sides, but... But like, I don't understand. I feel like the 23rd person on Deal or No Deal just lining up to someone else's box, being like, oh, you know, I promise you it says BAM in there. Do you know what I mean? I'm with you. But it kind of like reminds me of like a really bad date, the censors. Do you know what I mean? Like, imagine going out on a date with censors. Like, imagine it, right? You know, you get a bit nervous leading up to it, and you know, being a guy, being a dude, we do what we do when we get nervous for a date, you know. We have a quick wank. Release the stresses. Clears your mind, doesn't it? Is it true? I don't know. No, so, you know, and I see her over there, and I get ready, I walk up and I'm like, oh, censors. That's a lovely name. Was it Greek? You know, it starts off well, and I give my name, tell her where my job is, and all it is question after question after question. I feel like I was in a police interrogation again. You know what I mean? I mean, you should ask me really weird questions like, what's your religion? I was like, believer, obviously. Listen, do you know what I mean? I ain't that young. And, but like, obviously, you know, I'm up here, I'm talking, I like the sound of myself. So, you know, I indulge, I'm answering all the questions. I think it goes well. So I thought, oh, I'll be a gentleman. I'll walk her home. So I put an envelope on, go down the street, paper chase, you know, she's got money, ha. You know, I walk around my area, I'm like, oh, that's where my first kiss was, that's the first time I got robbed. You know, I thought about taking her to see my mum, but she gets kind of paranoid, I mean, with all the questions, so I'm like, can't do that. So I say goodbye, you know, I'm sitting there hoping, being like, oh, that went well. You know what I mean? It's going good. Hopefully I hear back. Time goes by and nothing. And you start to wonder, did I say the wrong thing? Did I overshare? Why am I getting blanked by census? But I'm resilient, obviously. I'm taking this silence well. And so you decide to move on, do you know what I mean? I moved on like Philip Schofield's wife when she found out that we loved musicals so much. You know what I mean? I was gone! Out there, you know what I mean? No matter how much you cry. You know what I mean? So brave. And guess what? 10 years later, guess who's sitting at my door? That bitch census. With the persistence of a Jehovah's Witness boy stuck to the floor like she's environmentalist, you know what I'm saying? And she hadn't changed, she remembered everything from 10 years ago, started using it against me. I mean, what a survey, right? Typical survey, do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. That was a joke about women, obviously didn't work out very well, apologies. I am misogynist also. But like, you know what, for that bit, like, I know it's a bit of a stupid story, but I did a bit of research as to why the government do the census, right? And they said it's because they want a screenshot of today's society. So for me then, they might as well just taken a screenshot of my arsehole. You know, because like it appears fucked most of the time, but it actually works pretty well. And there's a strong chance it's only clean before the hours of 8 a.m. Do you know what, right? I just want to say, I used to come here probably about 20 years ago when I was a teenager to the same night. This is the first time performing it. I started comedy this year. So this has actually been a real pleasure. I appreciate you all. I've been Chris Ali. Thank you very much. I am just on a bus on the way back, 91. Had a great time there tonight. You know, it wasn't a full run, but it was fucking great actually. I really had a good time, really enjoyed it, really tried to savour the moment. And just some more good feedback from people. I threw in a couple of different lines actually, which I think is good. Which I was really happy with some of the responses. You know, I really started developing kind of like how I approach kind of what I'm doing on the set, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like whenever your tags don't work and your gags and punchlines don't go, you know, I'm starting to develop the ability to kind of acknowledge it and make a joke off of that, and that seems to keep the momentum going. So it was really good. I think this kind of show, you know, there wasn't too many people, there was 2 people I recognised, but other than that, it was really nice to see a whole bunch of people that I didn't know, because I think that something with this particular gig is that, you know, you can only phone between the hours of 9 and 11 to get a spot. And the person whose night it was, or I don't know if she works there, she was in the back, you know, she said I was great and really, really please call back. So I absolutely will. Starting to slow the gigs down in December, leading towards the end, which is good because I think that, I don't know, I almost don't want to overuse what I'm doing, because I know I was building up to this one on the 27th, and you know, I just want, this one I'm kind of pacing it out, and it seems to be going really, really well, and just happy with what I'm doing, happy with the response and the feedback. A lot of feedback around how I'm on stage. Everyone seems to like what I'm doing with this particular bit and the storytelling. So these things go up and down. Sometimes, you know, I've seemed to have, you have spells where it just seems to be working, and this is one of those ones that are working. In terms of, at least, you know, I feel positive about it. So long may it continue until I eat shit one day, and then I will tell you about it. And then we will say go on to the next one.